Hey, good morning. This is Command Sergeant Major Campbell, the State Command Sergeant Major for the Massachusetts National Guard. I wanted to take some opportunity today to answer some questions that we've received from the field.
I'm Specialist Vargas. I'm from the 26th MEB. What do you wish you knew early in your military career?
Specialist Vargas, that's a great question. You know, those of you that know me know that I've been in the Massachusetts National Guard for about 43 years, and some of the things that I wish I would have known much earlier in my career are the true amount of opportunities that are out there for traditional guardsmen. And by that I mean, I spent most of my career as a traditional guardsman, just did my 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks a year for my annual trainings and my PME. But there are so many opportunities for guardsmen to go out and learn and grow, both personally and professionally, throughout the Guard. To take an ADOS tour, whether it's down at the National Guard Bureau or the service component or one of the combatant commands. Just a wealth of opportunities, and you're limited by what you're actually able to do.
I'm Sergeant Panos from 26 MEB. How do I keep my soldiers motivated despite conflicts and obstacles?
Sergeant Panos, that's a great question. And what you're probably already finding is that you already know the answer to how to keep your soldiers motivated. I guess the question I would have is, what kind of obstacles are you talking about? But let's get back to the motivation, because it really doesn't matter what the obstacles are. You have to learn as a leader, what motivates your people. And, everybody's motivated by something different. What's going to motivate me to be successful may not be what motivates you to be successful or anyone else. So, make sure that you understand your people and understand what the challenges are that you and your unit are facing. And you're going to have to motivate every soldier within your formation a little bit differently, just based on their background, based on their history, and based on their wants and needs.
Hello, this is Specialist Tanzella from the 26th NSC, and I was wondering who the mentors were who helped shape your leadership style in your military career.
Specialist Tanzella, that's an interesting question, and it's a hard question to answer because I've had different mentors at different stages of my career. I'm hoping that at this stage of your career, you've got somebody that's mentoring you and trying to teach you the ropes on how to be a good soldier. Looking back at my career, as a young soldier, right off the top of my head, I can pick 3 senior NCOs that were instrumental in mentoring me and turning me into the non-commissioned officer I am today. That's guys like Eddie Kern, Dennis Ragazzini, Lefty Hernandez, Freddie Jackson, just to name a couple. From back in those days when I first enlisted. Very instrumental in helping me develop and mentoring me as I began my military career. And then as I got older, those guys retired. So I picked up new mentors at the next stage of my career. As I became a senior non-commissioned officer, then I looked at people like, former State Command Sergeant Major Carlos Ramos Rivera, some former commanders, Colonel Will Tominski, just to name a couple. And even today, as the State Command Sergeant Major, it's like I still have people that I reach out to give me advice in my career. Both here within the state, as well as peers and other people from outside the state. Hey, those were some great questions we fielded from soldiers today. If you've got a question for the State Sergeant Major, reach out to me while I'm out doing unit visits out in the field, or don't be afraid to reach out via social media and we'll get your questions answered. Have a great Guard Day.